everyone. How are you all? Thank you for joining me. I'm watching your comments. I'm just going to give everybody a couple of minutes to tune in what we've all been doing today. It's been all right weather, hasn't it? Has anybody been for a walk or been doing anything nice? Let me know. Good to see you all. Sunday night, eh? 13 hours of live TV over the course of 2 or 3 days. What's all that about? I bet you're sick to death of seeing me. Helen says, we've got our little grandson all bathed. He's had his tea so I can enjoy Tony. Granddaddy's now watching. Oh, that's good. Well done. Same with Tom. Fed, watered, bathed, and now he's playing on his station. So I'll just give it a second or two. I'll do a couple of shouts out while we're waiting. So we've got Heidi Maybe from Massachusetts. Wow, welcome to the channel, sweetheart. We love to see you. That's so kind, Heidi. Thank you. Linda, hello, Linda. Gosh, there's so many on. Sunday, do you like Sundays? Wow. Wow. Hi, Paul. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Carol. Hi, Kay. Hi, Julie. Hi, Joe. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Jane. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Amy Mitchell. Hi, Tony and everyone. So we all good? Are we all good? Sunday evening, eh? It's still light. It's amazing. Still light and it's still cosy. Living it large. Hi, Tony, playing with the stamps. I love watching you live. That is so kind, Mary. You'll be glad of the break after tonight though, won't you? So a couple of things just to touch on before we get into a demo. Sunday, next Sunday, 7 o'clock, we're doing a live workshop, absolutely free. All you need to do is bring some papers. So you need either, it depends what sort of album you want to make, what size, but 8x8 or 6x6. And if you have double-sided, brilliant. I'll have to dig in my stash because all the papers I create are not double-sided because I hate having to choose, but double-sided is preferred for what I'm going to show you. But equally, if you don't have them, single-sided is fine because that's what I might be using if I haven't got anything. So don't go out and buy anything specific or special, just dig in your stash. These shows are about digging in your stash and using your stash, okay? Whether it be my products, another branded products, we don't care. Let's craft together. So you're going to need some papers, some glue, preferred adhesive glue, tape, set of scissors. Probably that's pretty much it. So 7 o'clock, tell all your friends because the more the merrier. It will be probably for a couple of hours, which will be super cool. And we'll just craft along. I'll not do any of the work ahead of time. You'll need a guillotine. That's what you'll need, a cutter. And that's about it really. So let's share what we're doing on Sunday at 7. And let's share what I'm saying now. So if you can see the share button, click that share button. Let's say hello to everybody. More of you on. Hi Marilyn, hi Maureen, hi Roxy, hi Claire, hi Nola, hi Helen. Helen and her eldest daughter are going to craft along next Sunday. Yippee! Crystal Art Pictures are making cards. Hi Tony. Love from Pete and Trudy. Lovely to see you all. Hi, I love all of your products, Dorothy McKenzie. Thank you so much, that's really kind. So it's Sunday, we're doing the later shows. So this Friday, this Saturday and this Sunday have been sort of like some trial shows really. Basically, I'm using you all as guinea pigs. I'm only joking. But I'm figuring out what are the best times, days and things like that to try and get the best out of these evenings. So we're going to be doing industry news. So I'm always going to give you some hints, some tips, some brands, products, things that are going on in the craft industry and things like that moving forwards. But this weekend has been a little bit of a trial over the Friday, the Saturday and the Sunday 7 p.m. shows to see which days you have all managed to tune in on and what days you're better at tuning in on and things like that. So I just have one request, well I have two. One, click the share button because that shares the show, which is brilliant. More the merrier. And the second one this evening is if you are on YouTube, we do encourage you to go to YouTube because that's the best place to come and say hello. You can interact with all of your friends. If you just got Facebook, it's fine. But if you are on YouTube, can you click the like button on this video? I'm just testing something. So if you see a little tick, a thumbs up on the video, give the video a thumbs up. I've never asked you to do this before, and I would like you to do it on this one. So 2 things, share and click the like button. Let's see what happens. And we'll leave it at that. So in this evening's show, I only have one product to show you new. Let's show you it. So yesterday I showed you these gorgeous little bot bits, I think somebody called them, didn't I? I've been using this today. How did I live without it? I've had no bits all over. Nobody's had to hoover up after me. I've had this straight on them die cutting plates, not brushing it into the bin and getting it everywhere. So I showed you those yesterday. So if you missed the show, you can go back and watch the show. But in this evening show, I've only got one little product, little thing here. And this is due any day soon, but I just wanted to just show you because I like to show you something new if I can, if I've got it moving forward. So let's just show you. Pretty boring actually, isn't it? Masking fluid, just some masking fluid. So Christmas is coming, isn't it? And we need to be doing our snowy scenes and our trees and things, so we need a good masking fluid. My gosh, it's taken me a while to get a good one. It took me ages. So I wanted one that quick dries and doesn't tear the paper when you try and rub it off. So we have this brand new masking fluid. It's due in next week. If you're not, if you don't know what masking fluid is, probably all of you will, but basically you pop it on your artwork so that underneath stays the colour that it is. So if it's white card, it'll stay white. And then when you've done your art project and you might want some white splats and things on your project, you just rub it away with an eraser or your finger, and then you've got white exposed underneath. So super, super simple, but I think it's a need, particularly with the techniques that we do at Stamps by Me, the splats, the overlays, the washers, particularly with lamination, getting white highlights and things like that. It's an absolute must. And I will let you know when this one comes in stock. So you're getting to see lots of new goodies in Studio 3. So we've all shared and you're all liking. Brilliant. Just so I can measure my analytics basically, and you can all help me out. And then hopefully in time we'll be able to pick a correct evening, a correct time, because you've all gone and put your times, preferred times, on the poll on the community tab on YouTube as well. Carol Ann says masking fluid is great for doing moons. Yep, can use it in so many ways, can't we? Sounds fun, Tony, Philomena. So let's do some crafting. So I'm doing the album next Sunday, but I just wanted to do something else. So all of the components that we've done over Friday, Saturday and tonight, and then back when we did the launch of the envelopes, they can all be combined into one chunky album if you want to. On next Sunday though, I'm going to show you something completely different, an inexpensive way to get a beautiful album. But tonight we're going to go back to envelopes because you all love the envelopes so much. I'm going to show you a different way to use all of those envelopes, i.e. these, in your stash, because you all love the envelope album. Mind you, I remember the first time that I did it, I was hooked as well, absolutely hooked. Lots of new products, Shirley. So Carol Clark, question, Tony, tell me how to use the Thirsty brush pen and powder. Silly me, forgot. It's just a sticky ink pen, darling. So all you do is you can write freehand if you want to, add highlights to your work, put the embossing powder on and heat set it with your tool. And things like that. Super easy. Valerie's never used masking fluid. Oh, how have you lived it? I collect masking fluid, it's crazy. I don't collect. So what are we all up to this evening? I know you're all watching me, but what are we all drinking? I ain't got an Ischler tonight. Tim actually did ask me if I wanted some. I went, nah, I'm all right tonight. I've had a lovely Sunday dinner though. You know, Tim's stuffing, chuffing, stuffing and breadcrumb boy. I've had that today. It was yummy. Absolutely delicious. So let's show you what I'm going to do. So you've all got envelopes in your stash. Lots of. And I've shown you how we did... Let's just grab it here. This one. So we did this with our envelopes. Can you remember when we tucked all of the envelopes into the pages, flaps and created folds and things like that from our envelopes? Super, super easy. If you missed this show, you can go back. I know a lot of you have gone back and watched it several times and tried to repeat it. But you can see here how you just get that lovely album in there, and it's just wrapped with a piece of card and then a cute little belly band on there. But tonight I'm going to show you something different. which is really easy. So for this one, I've just got 3 envelopes, but you can absolutely do more if you want to. Brenda, sorry to be late. Where have you been, Brenda? It's okay. I would have done a shout out for you, Brenda, because I love saying your surname, Brenda Danici. It's a lovely name. So let's have a look. I'm confused. We are not doing the double side paper album tonight. Sue, no, that's next Sunday, darling. Next Sunday. I need to give people time to get the bits and pieces that they want to do, and it's on the Easter Sunday, next Sunday. So tonight is just another little tutorial for you, showing you how to get the most out of your stash. Is that all right? Oh, Sue, I bet you were a giddy kipper thinking it was tonight. There's nothing worse, isn't it, when you get something wrong when you're all planned. I'm not laughing at you, sweetheart, I promise. It is next Sunday, though. Oh, Easter Sunday, Easter Sunday. Oh, it's next week. No, it's next week. Oh, thank you. I have now actually got a sleeve. I don't know the correct terminology for it, but in my world, it's slaw. Oh, Shirley, happy birthday, darling. I did see that on social media. I hope you're having a nice time, sweetheart. I think you were seeing the kids, were you? Happy birthday, Shirley. So let me show you. So I've got 3 envelopes here, just everyday envelopes from my stash. Can we see? 1, 2, 3. And on this one, I've torn it, look. Torn it open. Can we see? Now, I'm not precious of that. I've not been able to keep it nice. Just for a second. Not precious that I haven't been able to keep it nice. Can we see here? It doesn't matter, it's getting covered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear these ones open. Now you have to be careful, but if it tears, it's not the end of the world, okay? So I'm just going to put my hand down the side and separate this envelope. You'll be a bit more careful than me, but like so. So you're going to do this with all 3. I did the one just to see if I could do it. There we go. And then this one, just get rid of that. Now, when you put this together, you're probably thinking, oh, what a hot mess. It's going to be a nightmare. Honestly, when you've got your pages on, it's gorgeous. So I've done 2, look, 2 of our envelopes. So if you are crafting along, get those envelopes. I'm only doing 3, but you can do as many as you like. Same with the envelope album too. So I'm just popping it open. And then down this side. Roll down with a pencil, it opens easier. I'm sure you've got lots of techniques better than mine. You'll love a lot at home. Make sure you don't get any holes if you can help it. There we go. So don't worry about this, it can all be trimmed away. I'll just grab my scissors here. So super easy, let's just get rid of this excess here. But if you have all of those envelopes in your stash, mind you, you might have used a lot already. I've seen you all have, lots of you have been making the albums, popping them on the Eureka fan page. So I'm just tidying them up if I've got any excess. That one's okay. And then this one. Anything that's still stuck or hung around, just going to get rid of it. If you've got black envelopes and craft coloured envelopes as well, they look quite good. So I've got 3 here, okay? So let's just get rid of that one. So let me just talk you through what we're doing. Hi everyone from Spain. Hi Tina, I hope you're well, darling. Lovely to see you, darling. So Brenda's eating a dinner. Hi Julie. Hi Maureen. Hi Nola. Hi Leslie. So I did ask you to, if you want to like this video, and if you can share, that would be brilliant. Found a drawer full of envelopes today. Well, Caroline, you've come to the right place. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glue. So before, if you remember, we tucked the flaps of our envelopes into each other, and it sort of created the sort of bifolding concept and then the pocket concept, whereas this one is like a concept in itself, and I'll just show you. So here we go. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and I'm going to pop some glue down this side. So on the short side of my envelope, okay? and I'm just going to line it up with the flap on this one. Can we see? So I'm going to line it up first, line it up, and then when I'm happy I'm going to fold it over and connect it to this other envelope. Try and get them straight if you can, and we'll push it down. Just give it a second to grab. And then I'm just going to budge it over, and we're going to bring in our third, and I'm going to do exactly the same on this one. Now this is going to be a big book. I should have thought about this with the camera shot, shouldn't I? So did you say what weight of paper, Lindsay? I didn't say a weight. I don't think it really matters, as long as it's probably 180 GSM plus, so you can get your pocket so maybe it doesn't tear. Totally up to you. Don't go out and buy anything specific. If you've got one in your stash that's 100 GSM, just use that. Because I know what will happen. You'll all do the album with me and we'll do it together. But then the day after, you'll all go and get the nicer papers that you love and think a lot about. And then you'll start building and you'll do it all again. Maybe you'll make a few mistakes on the one you do with me. But then when you come to do your own, you're going to make it amazing with your best papers. So don't use your best papers either. Use what you've got in your stash. You will have a few, I'm sure, piled up. 5x7, Sarah, I'm using here. Just white ones. They're just ones that I had actually, to hand. So you can see I'll just, oh gosh, this were a bit of a crazy idea, wasn't it? So 1 envelope, 2 envelope, 3 envelope. Can we see that there? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring this one in and tape or glue this one down. Like so. If you've got any questions, just shout. And then this one, this end. So then we've got sort of this going on. And then when you come to fold, see where it's going, can't you? So let's just open it back up and let's just turn it over. And then these flaps we need to glue down. You can do 12x12 if you want, Lindsay. It'll be a big album, but yeah, of course you can. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an album that requires hardly no cuts. Because the measuring of albums puts a lot of people off, and I don't measure. I do everything by a fingernail mark or by easy measurements. I don't do the 1 3/4 0.5 cubic squared. I was just like, oh, this is mind-blowing, no way. Like, it'd be 4 inch, 4.5 or 5, or no measuring at all if I can do it with my fingernails, you know. So there's going to be hardly no cuts, so to make sure everybody gets through the album. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this over. I'm just going to open this out. In fact, let's do it this way. I like it better this way. And then all I've done is cut the papers. So I cut the papers from Time to Grow. I know I keep using Time to Grow. This is probably the last time I'm going to use Time to Grow because you've seen it to death. But if you haven't picked up Time to Grow, that's all I've used in the last 4 shows. So they'll all be loaded onto the QR code. Okay, so take the opportunity to go and watch them, enjoy them. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this one into here. Can you see? And what I did was, I pretty much, because I knew my envelopes were pretty ugly, I was going to tear, because I tore it on the first one. Instead of having like a nice border, if you have a beautiful envelope and you've popped it open quite fine, then you can do a nice border. But because I didn't have that nice border, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go as close as I can to the inside of that edge. So it's like a mil out of 5x7, just under, if that makes any sense at all. So I did get some messages from you about studio and what we will be doing and things like that. And I have had 2 messages actually from 2 lovely ladies asking if we could do some painting as well. So we will do a little bit of painting as well in these studios. Can't do all albums all the time. As much as I love it, we can't. So I'm just sticking that down there. It probably could come over a little bit, Tony. So you can see now we've got that lovely pattern in there. Glynis has made 2 envelope books. Right, you need to get onto this one now, Glynis. There we go. And then let's just budge this down a little bit. And then let's just get another one. Oh, look at this one. This is so nice. You can see here. So many different ways of creating gorgeous things with envelopes. I'm sure if you all got a bunch of envelopes out, you would see the possibilities are endless. Like you could have tucked these in and these, and you've got an album, just a fold out album. But we're going to be a bit more creative this evening. So I'm just popping this down here. And again, not much of a border on mine because of my ugly attempt at breaking down these envelopes. Already though, it looks quite cool, doesn't it? Yep, Sue, we'll do some painting as well. We can do anything we want, can't we? We can do anything we want. So I'm just going to make sure that everything just still folds shut. Could have actually done with a little slither off that paper. It's a bit tight, but I think you get the idea. So let's move this down. Grab some more paper. Have we got another one of them? Let's do the same. Like so, like matchy matchy. That looks good, doesn't it? Just have a drink. Let's have up my slur. And then we'll pop this one on. Oops, a daisy. I have the winners as well of all of the questions from the brand events as well. I'll do those before I go off air. So question, Tony, has the paper book sold out, please? Because I looked last night and couldn't find it. That's a question from Helen. If you type time to grow or time into the How to Craft Network search engine, it'll be there, sweetheart. So you can see now we've got something pretty awesome going on inside our book here, haven't we? So what we need to do now is we just need to turn it over and cover the back side. So let's just turn this over. And then this should really pattern. It's not going to be great, is it, like that, I suppose. I'm still going to go for it though. I'm just going to take a slither off that because I've been a bit poor with my cutting on that one. I just need to take a little bit off. Helen says, thank you very much. She does love it. Yeah, it should be there, sweetheart. I think the only thing that's out of stock is the vellum. So Go and have a look at those, darling. So the back piece, pop it on the back here. Now I've trimmed it off a little bit. Oh, Delp, if I showed you. Oh, Roxy Lee sent you the link, sweetheart, if you're struggling. Thanks, Roxy Lee. Super kind. And then this one. Cut this one right. It's the theme of blue. Enjoy making fabulous memories, Tina. Absolutely. And then move this down. And the last one. Again, I think I've cut. That's a bit big as well. So you're going to get a trim. So has anybody got any nice plans for the week? Don't forget, studio, we have tomorrow, we have Simon at what? Oh, that's what I needed to tell you. Thank you for the reminder. So tomorrow, Simon's with you at 1, so I can't really do create together. So I'm on at 2, okay, tomorrow. So straight after Simon, I'll kick Simon out as quick as I can, and then it'll be us with our create together club. And that's tomorrow. And then it'll be Create Together Club Tuesday, won't it? And is that the last one? Oh, can't be the last one. So we have a delicious album coming together now, which looks quite dapper. Look at that. Looks quite cool, that. Turn it round. So I've cut some triangles too. So all of the offcuts from those A4 pieces of paper, which I've cut here, are these. Do not throw them away. These make pockets and sliders and belly bands, and no waste, absolutely no waste. Do not throw them away. Now let me just grab all of my corners. They are all somewhere. Just 1 second. Oh, there they are. And I am going to do a giveaway of all of the things that we've made. The envelope album, the tag album. All you've got to do is pop a comment under the videos. So you can see here, round punch. If you've got your corner punch, round it off so it matches with your envelope, okay? And I might have to just trim that slightly, maybe, because my envelope tapers off. I think we'll get away with it. Let's just go for it. But if you round them off, if you have a corner punch, mine's in Studio 1, unfortunately. If I'd have thought about it, I would have rounded that before. But hey ho. So here we go. Look, let's go for it. And then move down. What else can we do? So in a sense, I'm just decorating every element of the envelopes in some way. Okay, if you get an overhang because you haven't cut it straight, don't worry about it. We can trim it off with scissors. Nobody would ever know that you haven't spent hours measuring to get this amazing album. So as you can see, the base of this album here cuts off at a square. Can we see that there? So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it over. Pop it to where I'd like it. Make sure it's straight. And then I'll just get my pen. And then just put a little line here where I want it to cut, and a little line here, and I'll cut it in my guillotine. Super easy. No measuring. We don't do measuring. Then follow the pen lines on your Gonna have to do that a few times, aren't I? Because I've got a few. But let's get this stuck down. So I've got like a nice edge now. Could have done with a little bit more off, but you get the idea. Try and get it straight, Tony. And then this one. So pop your card on straight as you possibly can. Get your pen. Let's take a bit more off this one. Has anybody been crafting today? I've been crafting today, but I can't tell you what with. So we're moving down. We're getting there. We're getting there. I hope I'm not boring you just watching me cut. I do apologise. I should have really actually trimmed these off before, but I'm going to use that one up there, and the music looks better up there. Oh, Julie's been making Easter cards. Nice one. Christine's made quite a few cards too. Nice. What do you think? What do you think your best day is to craft at home? Is it through the week? Is it a weekend? When do you like to best craft? Oh, Ginger Crafts. I'm making document folios for some friends. Happy Mail in the USA. That's so kind. So I'm just repeating the process as we go. Get my pen, pop a little dot and a little dot. If you are a little bit of a measurer and like everything super straight, that's absolutely fine. Do your measurements, do the maths. But for me, I just enjoy making albums that don't take too much time, don't take a lot of mental burn, and don't require pieces of paper with lots of measurements on. If I can use something that's in our stash to sort of like be the core line of the album, I think it's a winner really. And then you can just enjoy the decorating part, can't we? Which is the fun part, which we all love to do. So let's just turn this over and do the back side. Looks nice, doesn't it, so far? Turn it over. Do these flaps at the top here. Have I got enough? See if I've got enough. And one short. And two short. Oh no, I'm not. I've got one here. Let's make sure we mix it up. Just move it into shot for you. So Julie, now she's retired, she can craft every day. Yeah, that's lovely. I always find though, when I speak to people, they always say, I'm retired, but I don't feel like I still get a minute. Do you feel like that sometimes? Like I feel like busier now, more busier. People often say to me, I feel like I'm more busier now than I was when I was working. Which is crazy, isn't it, really? I don't measure either, Helen. You like me, sweetheart? It's easy, isn't it? I think I once went to a class, you know, many years ago, and they put this like instructions in front of me, and it had 1/5, 3/4, 0.5 of an inch, and I was like, oh no. This is gonna go horribly wrong. And it did. It didn't fit. I was like, there's got to be an easier way. There has to be an easier way. There's nothing more soul destroying, is there, when you've done a project and you get right to the last bit or right to the last thing and the box doesn't shut or it doesn't fit in the envelope. You're like, ah, all that time. I've got one missing. I'll have to add that later. Right, so let's get this stuck on. Shirley's no good with measuring either. We need to keep it simple, don't we, guys? We really do. Yeah, so bear in mind what papers you bring on the Sunday will dictate what size album. So if you're bringing 6x6, you're going to end up with maybe just shy of a 6x6 album. And if you're bringing 8x8, you're going to end up with just a shy of an 8x8 size album too. Oh gosh, are you trying to give people the heebie-jeebies, Sarah? Question. When's Christmas stuff coming? Ah! When's Christmas? Stamps arriving soon, please, Tony. They're done. Somebody's a giddy kipper. Do you know what though, like before, you know, when there was 2 craft channels, because obviously they were competing in sort of some fashion, Christmas kept getting earlier and earlier. So I feel like Create and Craft brought it forward a little bit to try and, you know, beat everybody. Then the other channel would bring it earlier, a little bit earlier the year after, and it'd be like, I think last year we celebrated Christmas in June. We don't have to do that now though, do we? So I'm hoping it might just go further down the year. My gosh. So this is the last one. Well, I have actually got one missing, but I will cut that at some point because I'm going to give this away to anybody who wants it. Christmas washi looks amazing. Yeah, we've got Christmas washi. We do have a washi really well, don't we? I love our washi. Right. Let's turn this over. Let's see where we're going. No Christmas yet, please, Maureen. I know. So you would never know that we started out with 3 grotty envelopes that were half torn, half broken. I mean, you take your time, tidy it up a little bit, make sure all you measure, well, if you want to measure, make sure there's no wonkiness, because I've got a bit of wonkiness going on here, but I think you get the idea. So you fold your flap in like this one, and then you fold your flap in like this one. And then this one comes in, and then this one comes in, bearing in mind, and then this one comes in, and this one, well, if this had a pattern paper on it, it would come in. Make sure that just comes up nicely. I'm a bit gutted now because the one that I haven't actually got one on, which I'm going to put one on now because it's going to annoy me. And then we're going to decorate it a little bit, if that's okay. If I'm not keeping you all too long, we'll decorate it a little bit. We have got time, I believe. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. So that's got that nice script on. So let's see if we've got a... look at me, I'm pretty much out. Pretty much out. What's going on? Oh, I haven't got one. Oh, I've got my... Let's have a look here. I mean, look at this. I think there's about 4 sheets left. This is not a good sketch. Have I got... Oh, I've got a script. Whew. Crikey, time to have apoplexy. Absolutely. This is stunning. I know it's coming together pretty quick now, isn't it? It's just that taking that time to stick that. Let's just open it up for now. Let's just pop it on here. So how I do it is I turn the cardstock over, I pop it on. Really simple. I get my border and I put a pencil mark or a pen mark. One here. And then because we've got a flap here to take that off, I'll put those in while we're at it. And then just pop it in your guillotine and just connect the dots. Oh, can't get off. So where's my marks? There we go. So let's just cut it first. So dot to dot is where I've done the mark. I mean, if you are into measuring, I know some of you really do like everything precise and measured perfectly and things like that, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But at least you know you can do that if you want to do that yourself. But I'm just showing you sort of the way that I do it, really. I don't think there's any rules. Put this on here, look. Oh, I feel better now. I feel better now. So if you've got a few people just joined us there, must be the time. What time is it? 7:45, nearly. So if you just tuned in, please click the like button on this video, and if you have the capability to share, that's look at the border difference, that's a bit sparse, one would say. Hey, do you know? Click the like button and the share button. Life is too short to measure. I agree. I agree. So you can see where this is going. So inside here now, I mean, the capability is just, this is the fun part, isn't it? This is the bit where you get to just be really creative. Let me just pull in my chair so I can grab my bits and bobs on here. Where you can be really creative. So from those offcuts, from those A4 sheets, I have all of this look. Now, I've shown you quite a few times now how to get, if you want to put a pocket in. Pockets, a slim pocket, a fat pocket, a chunky pocket. You could do a side pocket so you can put some tags in the side. Let's do that on here. So all I'm going to do is just pop it in there, mark it on the pen. So what I would say to you though is just remember there are no gussets in these envelopes, so you can't pack it out too much because the flaps at the front won't shut. But you will be able to get some flattish elements in here, i.e. tags. You would get a gift card in here too if you wanted to. So you can see there. Maybe a postcard. So I'm just doing glue down the side and across the base. And then this image is too nice to cover up, so we're just popping it on the edge here, look. And then what that will do is it will give us a pocket in here. I don't know if I'm going to put one on there. I could pop one there maybe. Let's see if we've got another slim piece. Could maybe make that one as a hidden one so the wood's going a different... No, it's ruining the picture. Let's do this one. So I've got two side pockets on the front here. You can embellish the back too. How many of you is going to give this a go? Let me know. It fills me with joy when you say you're going to do it. It really does. And then shall I just add some cute little embellishments, what I've already got pre-cut from my paper pad. Let's just see what I've got going on. I've even got some die cuts in here, you know, from when we did, I mean, if you've got your die cuts and things, if you wanted to embellish, it's totally up to you. Some buttons. Ferreting now, ferreting. Oh, I've got some more bits and pieces. What's this? Oh, I've got a pretty butterfly border. That would make a nice belly band or pocket. Does anybody else have a bit bag, bit box? Oh, I've got another postcard. So let's just go with what we've got here. So let's have a play. Just decorate for a second. So, like, this is what I was saying about embellishing. So you could pop things in the pockets if you want to. Postcard. Pop a picture in the middle. So you could actually sort of create, I'll show you how to create a mini pocket just with this. So you just do like bottom and side. Like so, and then say for instance, things can go behind the picture frame. So let's just, so there probably are several ways you could shut this. So we could go like that, in, like that, in, and then just so it's got one at the top maybe. Let's have a look. So you've just got the one at the top, or equally the two. Let's just see if there's another way. If we leave that open, does that make any difference? If we shut both of those, bring that in, shut both of those. Suppose it would wrap at the back then. Oh, got a little bit of a picture folio going on. Oh, the sort of scope, you know, to do different papers. The way that you fold it shut, I guess. Does that make sense? So I quite like this in, and then this. See that here? So you could pop a magnet on here, stick that to there, pop a hidden magnet underneath here, so when you snapped it shut, it would snap shut with the beautiful picture on there. What do we think to that? I'm going to stick that. Give that a second to grab. What are we thinking? What we're thinking? Or remember the clasp that we did on one of our shows? We did like an arch, and we tucked this into the arch. Can you remember on Studio Friday, were it? Saturday? So you could do a clasp here, and this could tuck in. Does that make sense? So there we have a delicious album with a little bit of a difference, using 3 envelopes and our beautiful papers. And you can decorate it to the absolute nines if you want to. There we go. Yes, perfect. Did we all enjoy? Did we all enjoy? And it's a really sturdy gift. Oops, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Fold them. See what I mean? How different it is? I left that one in. There we go. Choose your pattern papers wisely. I'm absolutely going to do this. Who's going to give it a go? Me? Me? Oh, thank you. What is it with you lot on envelopes? Go crazy. So there's that one. There's that little mini tag with your tags and your dies. connecting them with that hidden hinge, can you remember? Pop some nice ribbon in there. Pop that on there, 'cause I'm gonna... And then we have the album. We've got a lovely matching collection here. Because I've stuck with all the same papers, we've got a lovely collection. Look at this lot here. What a lovely gift. So that could be photos, this could be a gift card, and this could be memorabilia, bookmark, postcards, photos in your album itself, you know, because that's got pockets in it as well, remember, so you can pop things in. Photographs of newborn baby, obviously papers, your choice of papers is your choice, but you know, let's just pop this on here. So we've got that. I showed you how to do this cheeky little belly band on here, and we also did something else as well, but I can't find it. I think I might have heard it might be in photography. So there we go, whole bunch of stuff over the course of a few days. So clever to make from envelopes. Really enjoyed that. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm going to announce the winners from the brand event as well, so I have that here. And then I'm going to love you and leave you all. Don't forget to click that like button. Remember to do that now moving forward, so we can just monitor it and see where it takes us. That would be much appreciated. And always share if you can. And so tonight's winners are from the brand event, but the winner, if you pop a comment underneath this video, I'm going to give all of the products that we've made here in Studio 3 over the course of 3 days to one person. Just give it to the one person. All you need to do is pop a comment underneath it. It doesn't have to be about anything specific. Are you enjoying Studio 3? I'm enjoying Studio 3, thank you. And that's absolutely enough. Thank you so much for joining me. So let me tell you who the lovely winners are. So from the Avago show, you might want to write these down. So yesterday we had Jean Hart, and I don't think Jean's messaged me as of yet, for the Skyline and that retro stamp. Jean Hart from yesterday. And then this evening from the Avago show we have Joanne Wilkes. Well done, sweetheart. All you need to do is personal message me on Facebook or email us with your address at info@stampsbyme. So Joanne Wilkes for Avago. We have Karen Goddard for Santangle. We have Amy Mitchell for Thirsty Brush Emma. And we have Jane Davison for Funky Fossil Sarah. You're all going to get a £20 voucher to spend as you please on our website just for taking part. It doesn't matter if you bought something, if you did, if you didn't, absolutely no problem at all. Well done. Well done. How cool is that? £20 voucher. What would you buy with that? You could buy some papers for Sunday. So there we go. Well done, everybody. Don't forget to click the like button. I might be in studio tomorrow night. I don't know yet. It depends on how things go in the office tomorrow. I am going to pick and schedule specific days for Studio 3. We're just monitoring that at the moment, but stand by. And if I am going to be on tomorrow night, I'll let you know in studio tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share, okay? And that's just going to give us a wider reach, which is amazing. So thank you so much for taking the time to come and say hello. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, whatever you're doing. It's a beautiful evening, and I will catch you all later. Take care, everyone. Bye.